Okay. Okay, so this is number one. All right. So this is relatively new, our coaching bonus. It's available, and by the way, you know what? A promotion is just something that the company gets together, they take a look at sales, and they're like, you know what? We have X amount of money coming in that is rolling into escrow right now, okay? Because we've paid out all of the commissions over the last so many months. Our company expenses, formulation, manufacturing, and distribution is covered. We've got everything squared away. The excess portion that may be remaining after everything's covered rolls into escrow, and Jim Cooper's like, you know, guys, it's time for a promotion, you know, based on the activity in the field. You know, I think we could probably do a promotion that yields this, that, and this. And so the team gets together like, oh my gosh, anytime we can give more money to the field, let's do it. So then they come out with a coaching bonus, okay? And a coaching bonus is where basically you're personally enrolled, okay, so PE, that's what that stands for. If they're on auto ship, okay, with a pack or a system of, you know, like a 30-day or a pace setter pack or an athlete's pack or something like that, if they're on auto ship and they are your own personally enrolled with one of our systems, the company pays you that. They pay you like a little monthly bonus, meaning if I enrolled Kayla and she auto shipped a 30-day cleansing and fat burning system each and every month, the company says, way to go, Kirsty. You've obviously done something right here because Kayla is totally consistent. She's on auto ship. You enrolled her the right way. She's using the products regularly. We're going to give you a $25 bonus for Kayla for each month that she continues on auto ship. So if you have 15 people that you enroll and they're on auto ship with a 30-day, the company's going to give you $25 a month for all 13 people. 25, 25, 25, 25. It's a lot of money per month. Okay? Next is daily pay. This is only on a specific 3 packs. It's the President's Pack, the Pace Setter Pack, or the Business Builder Pack, okay? But as long as you enroll someone on one of those 3 packs, plus auto ship, the company will pay you the same day. The commission will be generated the day that you enroll the person, but you're gonna see it loaded onto your ISA wallet the following morning. It takes about 24 hours to load it, okay? That's cool. So those 3 packs, if you like those 3 packs, you can get paid daily. But only if the person is enrolled on auto ship. Okay, so the first pool is a $75,000 pool each month, okay? Is this each month?
Mm-hmm.
Or is this total?
I think that's for the year.
Yeah, this one's total, okay, because some of them are each month. All right, how you tap into this is you just grow your cycles. You enroll and you get to director status and you just build your cycles. And the more cycles that you build in that period of time will tell you how much you're taking out of that pool. Double PIVs is where you enroll 2 or more people with a 30-day cleansing and fat burning system and above in one commission week, and your PIVs on those packs double. So if I enroll Kayla and Kimberly in the same commission week, both with 30-day cleansing and fat burning systems, instead of getting 25 per each of them, I get 50. So it goes from 2 PIVs at $50 to 2 PIVs at $100. It's instant, fabulous money. I love that. So pay attention to when you're working, when you're following up to get your 2 enrollments for sure each week. If you do that, not only are you going to double your PIVs, but you're going to open up free product for yourself, which I'll get to in a second, which is the Team Builders Club. So this is basically if you enroll 5 people in 1 month with 100 BV or higher, you get free Ageless Essentials Daily Pack. If you enroll 10 in 1 month, you get 2 of them. That's a lot of money. That's $280 if you can get 2 of them. So that's enrolling like a couple of people each week in order to get 2 Ageless Essentials Daily Pack with Isogenesis. You can keep them for you and your spouse. You can gift them to somebody. I don't know, I kind of hog mine. All right, so the next pool is the Executive Leadership Pool. So this is for executives and above. This is a $125,000 pool. Again, growing your cycles. So it's seeing that volume build in your right and left legs. The holiday bonus pool, here's how you tap into this. And this is basically money that they pay you out in 2 different segments at the end of the year. But just maintain director, manager, or executive status. And as long as you're enrolling 3 people in a quarter, which is 3 months, you know, then you're qualified. And you basically have a certain number of points, and you get to tap into certain shares, and you get paid out a certain amount of money for your growth and your effort. Oh, geez. Oh, testing.
Here you go.
Okay, all right. So this is a good one. Everybody loves holiday pay because, I don't know, holidays. Yeah, fun's Christmas shopping, fun activities. All right, rank advancement bonuses. This is a lot of money. If you collected all bonuses, you're looking at nearly $11,000. That's a lot of money. So you need to understand what it is and how to get it, and in what time frame. Okay, so if you go consultants, it's $50. If you go crystal manager, it's $250. Crystal director, $750. Crystal executive, $1,000. By the way, they are paid in like half increments. For instance, if you go crystal executive, they'll give you $500 for your 1 week that you hit crystal, and $500 for the next week that you are paid as crystal executive. The company just started something called a 5-cycle bonus. So basically, a 5-cycle bonus is that if you hit, regardless of your rank, consultant and above, if you hit 5 cycles in 1 commission week, the company gives you a bonus of $500. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
How many people have hit 5? That's like halfway. That's halfway to 1 star. So it's kind of like bridging the gap to 1 star. So again, 5 cycles in 1 week. As soon as you hit that in 1 commission week, they'll give you $500. Again, paid out $250. 1 star, $1,000. 2 star, $2,000. 3 star, $3,000. And then, you know, once you hit here, listen to this. In order to get here, for every person that you enroll, that you help to develop as a consultant, the company gives you $100 for. Up to 20. That's another $2,000 in just enrolling people and helping them go consultant. You do that 20 times as you're journeying through your ranks. Every time you pop a consultant, $100, $100. A nice little bonus to helping that person get to consultant status, up to 20 consultants. It's a lot of money. Okay, Millionaire in Action, really the thing is, this one is more about recognition, but it gets you tickets to the gala at our celebration event in August. And how to get recognized and to get those gala tickets is you just need to be an active executive or crystal executive. You need to increase your cycles, get some enrollments, help a few people in your team, your personally enrolled, advance in rank, and that puts you into the Millionaire in Action recognition program. What's funny is that this one is identical to President's Quest. So if you love recognition and you want your team to be recognized and you want gala tickets, you're simultaneously going to be pre-qualifying yourself for President's Quest. It's exact same thing. You've got to be an active executive, paid as executive, increase your cycles, bring in new enrollments, rank advance your personally enrolled, and you get to enter into the President's Quest contest. They only take the top individuals in that, so you've got competition based on points on getting into the top, I don't know, however many they take. All right, the Platinum Pool, when you climb through the ranks, clearly when you hit executive status, you go Golden Circle. And after Golden, there's Platinum. And Platinum signifies you maxing out your business center and starting your second center, your re-entry as they call it. Once you hit Platinum, then you get to tap into those pools there. And then, of course, the Crystal Reset. If you were at NYKO when Jim Hoover announced this, the audience went crazy because not only did they announce this one again, because we've done tons of crystal resets. And basically a crystal reset is this. Let's say that some of you in here have been in Isagenix for 5 years and your consultant status, because maybe you've had kids, maybe you haven't really engaged in the business, you really haven't made it your priority, but now you're ready. You can actually sign up for the crystal resets and build from right now, no matter your rank, director, manager, doesn't matter, and build to crystal executive status in the time frame that the company has set forth and recollect on all of those bonuses. So if you missed out on your bonus because you didn't do anything in your first 6 months of the business and after being signed up, this is like a restart for you, a reset. Now these dates are really important. It used to be that you had to hit manager in 30 days, but the company has changed that to give your brand new team members more time to get to their ranks. So if you are cruising for manager, you now have 60 days instead of 30 days, okay? If you are cruising for director, you have 120 days instead of 90 days. So your brand new people have 30 days more hitting manager, 30 days more hitting director, and then of course crystal executive is still 6 months. It's a 6-month ordeal. But these are important dates because this crystal reset ends on July 13th. So if you're just now beginning, or let's say you enroll someone next week and they're going to get started, or no, that's not gonna make sense because they get started whenever they enroll. But let's just say that you reactivate somebody in your organization. Well, we're already into this. It's almost the end of February. So we're very close to that March 15th deadline for them to hit crystal manager. Crystal director deadline is May 14th. Crystal executive is July 13th. So you may want to put those on your calendars just so that you can keep your team on track. And then last is the healthy mind and body. This doesn't really seem like a promotion. It's a program, clearly, that keeps you on track with accountability. It's a 10 to 15 minute per day thing. It's a 60-day program. People are running this program simultaneously with the IsaBody Challenge because I can't remember who was talking about it. This program that Rod Hairston has created for Isagenix, specifically for us, helps people get fit, but also take their fat minds to fit minds. Have you ever seen someone transform their body, but they still think they're fat? Or they have the mindset of how it was when they were heavy, or feeling flabby, or out of shape, or sad, or really like in the depths of their life. This helps to get their mind incongruent with the physical body. It's an incredible program, but the reason why this is under the promotions is because when you complete the 60 days, the company gives you a $45 coupon. It's just that you can apply towards an auto ship or an order, which is really cool. Love that. Okay, I'm worried about the people in the back seeing this. Hang on. Hopefully you guys can see this. Yeah, I'm gonna close. This. Okay.
Let's go over here.
So where do we just go here? Okay. I wanted to talk to you about reentry because there's some people that have no clue. Oh, yes. Some people have no clue on the power of the reentry and why you would even want to make that kind of money. You could do a lot of stuff with it. But first things first, like I said, go to the cycle chart. See where you want to be and map that backwards in goals. Map it back in increments that are realistic to you, okay? But I wanted to talk to you about proper placement. First of all, if that's your spot, you have a left and a right team, and you max that out at $27,000 a week, and you get a re-entry up here, okay? This position is gonna pay you 6% on your volume. This position, because this side's already built, is gonna pay you 18%. And I don't know if many of you know that. That's a lot of money. So 6% on your first center, on your reentry, 18%, okay? That's important. All right, next is placement. And this kind of might seem kind of basic for some people, but there might be people in here that don't know this. If you enroll Tim and George, and then you meet Sally, and let's say you meet Ed, don't put Ed over here, okay? That is not for you to build out. Always build outside left, outside right, outside left, outside right, outside left, outside right. Teach your team to do the same. Eventually, you're gonna have a power leg. One of these legs is gonna be a power leg. If this is Tim, Tim's gonna be blessed with anything you put down in his leg over here, in his left leg. If Tim wants to make a buck or two, he's gotta activate his business center and enroll his first person on over here and his next person over here, and then he's lit up. His neon open sign is lit up, he's ready for business, and he's banking volume if he's on auto ship. And he can continue to build his inside leg, you continue to build this side, he drops some people in here as he's shooting for crystal executive or manager or director, okay? But work together and figure out where everybody is. The biggest mistake is that you see Tim come in and Tim enrolls Harry, and then Tim puts, you know, I don't know, somebody else here inside of Harry's leg, then you're like, oh my gosh, we're gonna have to call customer service and get that person moved, and if you wait too long, it's gonna cost you to do it. Because the company has to research it, look into it, and move the person for you, and it takes manpower. So make sure that your people know where they're placing their people. Okay. And the other ones I already reviewed, so let me just open this back up. And then I wanted to share a couple more things. Okay. I'm gonna need that drawing board again. Know the numbers. Here's the facts, and listen carefully, and write these down. And the reason why I want you to know these numbers is because when you bring people in, you are gonna pour your heart and soul into these people. But the reality is that, again, 80% of your people will use the product that stick around. Only 20% are gonna do the business, and that's on average. But in the meantime, you will have people that will just disappear. You will, it's part of it. It is no different than someone buying a pair of Nike shoes and then buying a pair of Adidas next time. They might not like the Adidas, they'll go back to Nike. You know what I'm saying? But they'll find you again as long as you're outstanding, you do not burn bridges, you maintain high integrity, you keep that rapport, that relationship with them, and you revisit with them often, even if they decide to take a little hiatus, okay? But let's say that you enroll 20 people, 12 will do something, 8 won't. Within 60 days, you will have 8 people doing something. Within 4 months, you will have 6 team members doing something. 9 months, you will have 4 team members doing something. And in 1 year, 1 team member, according to the 80%, right? Or they will account for 80% of your income, and 3 team members will account for 20% of your income. So you go kind of high enrollments down to really the aces in your deck of 52 cards. You're looking for aces in a deck of 52 cards. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're looking at numbers and ratio. This is Bill Britt. And guess what? He worked a stair-step breakaway in Amway. The most difficult plan that you cannot explain, okay? So I give the guy credit because he did a lot. So in his first 10 years in Amway, he prospected 18,500 people. That's about 40 people per week, okay? 3,268 people looked at his information in those 10 years. And of those, 621 people got started on the products or the business. That's about 5 per month that joined Bill's business. Out of the 621, 304 of those did something with the business while the others quit. And out of the 304, 61 people built a business of $500 a month or more. And out of the 61, 11 people made him rich. But out of the 11 people, 3 of those people made him millions. So just think about the quality of individuals that you're recruiting and that you're partnering with. You made a really good comment, Ryan, that you go to a social event and you didn't share your business card with any of them because maybe they didn't align with what you guys were doing right now. And that's okay. I mean, you don't want to discriminate, but at the same time, look for quality rich people, people that you know that if you were the boss of a business just down the road and you had to hire and look through applications, who are you looking for with the quality of individuals that you're going to be bringing in? Some people are just like, I don't know, I just need to get the enrollments in, I don't know, like, hey, who are you? Like, you're missing a shoe, come in my business. They may not care. Again, we don't want to discriminate, but at the same time, you will have probably a little bit more fun and your business will grow a little faster if you actually focus on like-minded individuals that really resonate with your dreams, your vision, your goal, your why. And here's the deal, it's you plus 2, them plus 2. You can go at a rate of 2, teaching 2 people to bring in 2, and so on. If you do this equation, it totals about 30 people. But if you use the factor of 5, instead of 30, it jumps to 780. And if you use the factor of 10, it goes from 780 to 11,110 people. This is the difference between going consultant and teaching your people to go consultant versus teaching your people to go crystal executive. The numbers in your organization jump drastically. There's way more activity. It can seem overwhelming. There's a lot to manage, but that's where social media groups come into, like what was just discussed just a second ago. So figure out your prospecting managerial type systems. There's My Isagenix, but Facebook, honestly guys, works just as good as My Isagenix. Okay, this is kind of fun. This is, Zach Slogan shared this, I love this. There's one scene in Frozen that took 218 frames to compose. And Disney, in order to create those 218 frames, they had 4,000 computers to make it, okay? It took 30 hours for each one of these 218 frames, and one of the frames took 132 hours alone. And I have never seen Frozen, that's kind of ridiculous, isn't it? But my younger ones are boys, I know that's bad. But, just to give you an idea of 4,000 computers that did all of the work to create this one scene, what it would look like if it was just one computer versus 4,000, it would have taken 528,000 hours to create, or 22,000 days, or 60 years, as far as one computer is concerned. And so the power is in the numbers as far as the number of people that you bring into your organization. Okay, there's 2 more things I want to show you, and then I'll turn the time over to Kayla. Hang on. And these are easy numbers, okay? What I'm going to show you next. Okay. Everybody has a left leg and a right leg, okay? If you get one person on your left team cycling 5 times and one person on your right leg cycling 5 times, how many times do you think you're going to cycle that week? 10. Yes. You're going to cycle 10. If one person cycles 5 on your left and one person cycles 5 on your right, in one commission week, you're going to cycle 10 times. What if you had 2 people cycling 5 and 2 people cycling 5 in your right? I mean, like, now you've got right, left, how many cycles? 20. Okay. And if you had 4 people, how many? It's 40. And what does 40 cycles represent in the rank advancement? Three-star Golden Circle, baby. You just hit six figures annually. I think that this was huge for me. Because I think when you think of like, okay, three-star Golden Circle, that's breaking into 6 figures annually, that's where I want to get, I gotta get there. Well, how do you do it? Like so if you help a certain number of people increase their cycles and rank advance, it's easier to chew on and for you to actually get to your cycle power. Now you could actually do, you could say I want to get 1-star Golden Circle in my right and 1-star Golden Circle in my left. Obviously 1-stars, they cycle 10 times a week. So, I mean, you can kind of figure out the math. So that was one thing I wanted to show you. And then the other is, I'm gonna end with this one. Okay. The other one is money. I'm gonna show you a couple of different plans. This is Plan A, okay? And in Plan A, let's just say that if you had $240,000 in the bank sitting there earning 5% interest, you're gonna collect how much? Does anybody know?
48,000.
Well, based on bank interest, 5% on $240,000 is going to be, all right, you're gonna die. It's $1,000 a month, okay? Does anybody have $240,000 in a bank account earning $1,000 a month? Well, let's just say if you wanted to collect that, let's say that if you earn $60,000 a year for your income and you put aside 10% of that income, it's $6,000 a year that you'd be putting in. And how many years would it take you to get to $240,000? 40 years. It would take you 40 years to generate that based on a $60,000 a year salary, putting 10% into the bank each year. This is your 40-year corporate plan and retirement plan, earning $1,000 a month. You can't live on $1,000 a month. So when it comes to a retirement plan, there's Plan B. And that is how many cycles per week to equal $1,000. But let's just say it's 5 cycles a month. 5 cycles per month equals, oh no, wait, that's not right. No, it's 5 cycles a week. Equals $1,000 a month. Okay. So going back to how many people you're gonna help get to 5 cycles, in your right team and in your left team, that coincides with this retirement plan for everybody. I don't think a lot of people think most people will work till they die. I think we saw the stat up there. There's not too many people that will die wealthy or not working. So if you've got people in your life, like what are you doing for retirement? Oh my gosh, I don't know. Hope that the stock market doesn't crash because it's down right now. If anybody has stocks, I think it's kind of going down a little bit. It's a little scary. So you can't really rely on that. So 5 cycles per week, $1,000 a month. I think this is a better solution in Isagenix than it is taking 40 years to get to that. So I hope you guys kind of gained a little bit of insight on how to make the money. Definitely go to isofyi.com and check out all of the promotions, get very grounded. There's 13 promotions, but it's not a manual. Watch the compensation plan 3 times. You know, really get grounded in the languaging and figure out how to explain it to somebody on a napkin at the coffee shop without the languaging of cycles. That's a challenge for you guys. Figure out, like if you met with somebody and you're like, okay, I want to get you to 5 cycles a week. People be like, what the heck is a cycle? So figure out how to explain the comp plan on a napkin in a coffee shop without using the languaging that we're all so familiar with. And with that, I'll turn the time back to Kayla.